What is going on YouTube and welcome back to our channel. You're on Let's Talk with
Sheila.
and Jordan J. All right, guys, please get into Celebrity Big Brother recap from last night's episode and that
Woo, 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 woo,
embarrassing,
woo, woo.
embarrassing
Oh my
strategy
God.
that display.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. Was it embarrassing or was it just a strategy that we haven't seen? Because, and the reason I'm saying that this is
Mm,
our first season
I
of
don't care.
watching Big Brother. So I'm feeling like maybe they do all that backslide, backstabbing,
Okay, let's talk about
Okay.
whose strategy. Maybe
Okay.
we should let the people know who we're talking about. That
Okay.
way, there's no confusion.
Sorry.
Yes. So let's put up on the chopping block Shana Moakler. Miss Shana. This game has been a whirlwind for you. She's won what, two power of
Yeah,
vetoes
she
now.
has. Yeah, she's
And
one too.
in the previous episode, before the one we just recently saw last night, she took down Carson to try to eventually get the numbers on her end and shake up the house a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and try to get
Right.
Misha or maybe even Todrick or somebody big and powerful on her team out.
Right.
Unfortunately, it did cost her Chris Kirkpatrick, which was her only ally.
Mm-hmm.
So now, fast forward to to the game that we saw yesterday, she's been pleading her case because Todrick has done what he was supposed to do, which was to save his teammate, his ally from the very beginning, which was
Mm-hmm.
Misha.
Right.
Now, I don't like what Todrick has done. Like, you know what I mean? Like he because he kind of threw a little salt on that on that
I
lie.
know,
He kind
but
of threw a
it
little
seems like
spin.
he's been watching the game, and it seems
Hmm.
like it's a strategy, and it may be a strategy that all of Big Brother people, cast members who come on to the show, they back. It looks like they backdoor and they make alliances with multiple groups, and it's okay as long as it doesn't get, you don't get found out about. And with Shayna, I think Shayna obviously had a alliance with Carson and
Hmm.
Cynthia.
Hmm.
But in addition, she was trying to have alliance with Todrick and Misha. I
Hmm.
don't think they ever put her in on the inside of group. I don't think she was ever on the inside. But at the same time, I feel like Shayna should have just maybe come out and been honest. Like, yeah, I was trying to play both sides.
Okay.
Like be honest with Carson. Now, even though Todrick blew her up, I will say that he did. He blew her spot up.
Yes, he blew her spot up. Like I said, I didn't like that part because he was there doing the same thing. But like I said, I
Right.
understand. I'm not
Hmm.
saying anything about his game. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Like I said, now Shayna, she played it a little wrong. I think
Hmm.
she went about the game this entire time the right way, but when she got caught up,
Hmm.
I think what she should have done was to tap into another side of her strategy, which has a lot to do with this game because you're not going to win this game based on strength and being the smartest person, the strongest person.
Correct.
You have to also be able to persuade multiple people because you're
Exactly.
going to have
Hmm.
foes and enemies,
Right.
foes and friends on this game. So you
Right.
have to be able to persuade your way to both sides,
And
which
then when
she
people
didn't do.
leave too, you have to be able to flip and bond with
Right,
somebody
which
else.
is what she tried to
Right.
do.
Yeah.
She allowed Todrick not only to get to Carson and Cynthia first, but when she was found out, what she should have done was try to flip that situation and been like, "Yeah, I've been playing both sides, but and this is a game where you have
Hmm.
to
Right.
maybe even try." I mean, I know she was very pissed at the end where she didn't feel like she should have to explain the game to people. They should watch the
I
show. So
know.
I get that. Like, why
Yeah.
do I have to explain this to you? But sometimes you do. You have to do that. Like you have to plead your
But it
case if
seems
you're
like it's
playing the
more people
game.
on this show that never watch
Understand
the show,
or just don't
understand this
understand.
show,
Yeah, it's a lot
right?
of
Then
yes.
do.
Yeah, it is.
Like I'm
And but
like,
that's why I say she made a mistake in her game, but she did everything she could. She played
mhm.
well, but she didn't realize who she was playing with. And you got to
True.
understand who you in there with
Well,
in
that's
order
true.
to fully understand the game. And she
That's
didn't
true.
understand the people around her and what she should have done to counterattack the fact
Right.
that, yes, I've been playing both sides, but I made this decision to send one of my strongest allies home because I know in order to get to the final four, we gonna have to shake the house up and get the numbers on our
Right.
side.
Right. But now, so
Because she,
who didn't understand the assignment?
oh
Okay.
wow, we had.
So what alliance didn't
Okay,
understand the
so
assignments
let's go
of
to the
Celebrity
next
Big
person.
Brother?
Yes, let's go ahead and put up Carson and Cynthia.
Oh, not Carson.
And
Oh, not
Cynthia,
Cynthia.
yes, one of the original fabulous gays and girlies alliance, you know.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and put them up because not only did they not understand the assignment,
Yeah.
they tried to take a morality role on that was uncalled for. And
It
we're
was,
like,
I
it
mean,
was
like, what? It's a
unnecessary.
game. Like, what are they doing? You're trying to
Exactly.
win $250,000, Carson and Cynthia. I don't know about your bank account, Carson, but Cynthia, I bet that could add a lot of little, you know what I'm saying, a little extra cuddle days with you and Mike, extra 250 in y'all account. So I'm
For
trying to
sure.
figure out why is it that you didn't seem to know the assignment. The
Hmm.
assignment is to win the money. The assignment is not to sacrifice somebody that's on your team and and sacrifice them to be off because you're trying to play this game with some kind of dignity and
Right.
your honor
Honesty,
and honesty, and when
integrity.
you leave you
Hmm.
will have that, like, okay, you're gonna have all this integrity with $0, whatever they paying y'all for being in the house, and somebody gonna win $250,000.
Not only that, they're gonna realize that not they can just take you for a joke. Like
Yeah.
you're easily
Yes.
manipulated.
Yes.
Because it took Todrick telling you that Shayna's playing both sides for you not to realize that Todrick is also playing both sides and
Yeah,
playing
but
five
he's
different sides.
honestly playing both sides. Like, we
What does
know
that
they want
mean?
us out. So we know why he and Misha put me and Carson up, because they're trying to win the game. Well, what are y'all trying to do?
Exactly. What is anyone else there to do? I guess it's for shits and just to play with them, huh?
Yeah, just
So because I'm playing in your
crumpet
face,
and
wait, wait,
tease.
wait, because I'm playing in your face, that's better than me playing behind your back.
And they still
You're not
playing
doing
behind your
nothing.
back, because they
That
still
too.
getting together, Misha and Todrick, and they talking strategy and how they manipulating you all and how you all are falling for it. I'm like, dang, like,
And it was so easy.
wow.
That's the part that
Cynthia
just
and
kills me.
Carson,
Like,
y'all had the numbers. You would have voted, because now what's gonna happen is you got Misha, who ain't gonna lose any competition. Don't think she finna lose another contest. And if
mhm,
she don't
mhm.
win, Todrick gonna win. And they're gonna pick y'all off. But I guess it's okay because y'all gonna go home with y'all dignity and
Right.
your honesty. And maybe somebody, when you get home, will explain the game, because they should explain the game before you got on here.
Some
You
sort
should
of
have been, y'all,
strategy,
both of y'all
mind
should have been
games,
binge watching Big Brother.
that or playing some Wordle, some sort of strategy games you should
It
have been doing
Some.
because the fact that you came in here thinking that you were going to win based on honesty and that everyone was going to be playing whatever you feel is fair because
Right.
whatever rules you thought in your head was how they were supposed to play because they didn't measure up to exactly that, you cut off your own nose
Mhm.
to spite your
Well,
face.
what was that comment made that because Shana was in an alliance, she's supposed to have saved Carson. That
Carson.
was her job to do that. But all the going the back door and having an alliance with other people potentially
Right.
is being disloyal. It's not
Right.
playing the game right. It's not playing with any kind of integrity. And we're of all of that and more.
Right.
So Shayna, you can't be a part of our alliance, which now is 4 against 2.
Yeah,
And guess who the
yeah.
two are?
right. When it could have been even.
Because I'm almost sure they had to know that Todd Bridges
Mhm.
and LamarOdom is in alliance with Misha and Todrick.
Well,
So it's 4-2.
I'm not really sure what was going on because, as we all saw, Carson attempted to make a deal with Misha, which please help me understand if that deal is still is active. Is that deal still on the table?
Mm,
Because
mm,
Todrick saved Misha by winning the power of veto in the
right.
end. Not now, Carson did still put up Shayna, but the deal was you take Misha off. If you didn't take Misha off, who cares? You had to put someone anyways.
Right, but Todrick took Todd off.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah,
So
Todrick saved Todd.
that
And
part, right, I
then
didn't
yeah,
understand.
and then no, yeah, it was a different
You're right.
strategy.
That
So
part I
it could
did
have been
not
played
understand.
two
You're right. He
different
did.
ways. But Carson still put Shayna up,
Yes. Yeah, you're
so
right. Forgot because I
I
didn't
just don't
understand
understand how
why he
you
did
could
that. But
put your strongest physical opponent up and take them down and put like I don't know. This is it's this
I
has
don't know,
been
but
a
can we go back though to that deal though that Carson was trying to make with Misha
oh, okay,
and
okay,
take
yeah,
her down and put Shayna up if
right.
you, and this Carson did say this, if you win the next head of household,
Hmm.
you save
Me
me and
and
Cynthia.
Cynthia next week.
Now he assumed, he said you get us to the final four.
Right.
Did he think two people were going home the next
I
elimination,
know, right?
or
Because
did
it's
he
only
forget
one
to
at a
count?
time
Did
go home. Right?
he forget to count?
I don't know. Maybe being in that that
Time
house
getting away.
is clogging up their brain. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I don't know what Carson and Cynthia are
Was
thinking. And
thinking
Carson definitely said the next
next
week.
one. Yeah, because Misha
Yeah,
regurgitated it to
yeah.
Tajik.
But then he went and told Cynthia he got them into the final
The
four.
four.
So y'all, we gonna have to stay tuned to this. This is gonna be so
Very interesting
interesting.
because Misha was very adamant about what was going down at the next.
Yeah, I don't even
he,
think she gonna wait. She probably gonna put them
you know what? Just
on the
I'm
cutting
gonna
board
send
the
you
next
home
one. Like we're gonna stop playing with y'all. I've
because
been
it's
trying to
unfair.
get y'all off. Y'all have been manipulated. We have manipulated y'all to the point y'all have thrown somebody off on y'all team because of us. So what we're gonna go ahead and do? We're gonna take you out, one of Carson, and we're gonna take you out, Cynthia. Or we're
Mhm.
gonna take Cynthia out, then we're gonna take Carson.
Yeah,
Because
because
this
they're
is
definitely going one by one. Easy. Because who is in their
oh my
alliance?
goodness. Well, let me ask you something. Who do you think after all this is going down so far, who do you think should win?
Misha.
Misha. Who do you ask me who I think should
Yeah,
win?
who do you think should win?
ToddBridges, LamarOdom. They've done
One of them
absolutely nothing.
and one of them
And yeah, and they've just been on this
skating
show, right?
scared.
Todd been on there acting a fool and talking shit and getting fight. But Lamar, he just been cool, calm, and collected and know nothing about the game. So really, I think those two dark horses should win.
Hey, if they do, I wouldn't be mad at it.
No, I wouldn't.
I would
But if
not
I
be
had to
mad.
pick between Misha and Todrick, I'm gonna pick Todrick because Todrick he done
Oh,
lied
okay.
himself.
You
He
like
done,
that,
yeah. I mean, I
huh?
don't like
Okay.
it, but I mean, this is the game, and
It
Todrick
is
done.
the
He,
game. It is
he.
the game. But
They
you know
gave him
what?
the assignment, and he has been fulfilling the assignment, and you can
Yeah,
tell he watched the show, so he know what you do and
yeah.
don't do.
But I just like how Misha is pretty gangster the whole like
Well, she's
episode
gangster,
about
and
what she
then
gonna
she's
do.
so competitive. Like she's so competitive, you can't even win.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
can
That's
you
why I'm
imagine
like,
Cynthia and Carson winning another
no.
HOVPOV? They said,
Even if
that's
they do,
over.
it won't be who they need to have sit.
No, because they don't have
Go.
no, they don't have nobody on their team.
Exactly. Like they could have saved themselves this round, or at
Yeah.
least given themselves,
Oh, a
another
fighting
chance,
chance. Yeah, a
right?
fighting
Because
chance. Yeah.
Misha is just bulldozing every
What?
competition, and
Bulldozing.
you really don't stand a chance. Now, Carson is strong competitor, but if you don't have team, you don't have alliances because you feel that's not, how the game should be played. You need to
I
be
know.
stick with
I
who you
don't know.
came in with.
I,
I,
I, I
because
don't know. But I could have sworn early in a few episodes, Cynthia was entertaining somebody else, like another little alliance. Was that not true? I don't know. I have to go back and watch it. But anyway, clearly, like I said, integrity and all that is number one
right to them.
to them. Yeah. And
So
so it is what it is. So we
hey,
gonna see.
hey, Shana, they backdoored your girl. Next time, just keep your allies because people around here,
Hmm.
you'll never know what they thinking. You
No.
may thinking, hey, this is the best strategy. This is what we got to do, and
Right.
they thinking a whole
Right, because they ain't
other
nowhere
thing,
on
a
your
whole other
yeah,
level.
you
Like
on one page and they
you,
they like in a whole nother book.
yeah,
On
they still stuck on the fact that you done said something bad about them the
somebody else.
first night they
Yeah,
done came in the house.
exactly. The first night.
Like it's
Yeah,
you
that's
wanted to go to
crazy.
the final four with them. I'm trying to go to the final four. Read
Period.
between the
Right,
lines.
yeah, I'm trying to go to the final four. Period.
Read between the
Period.
lines.
Point blank. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't
whoever
care.
I'm going with, that's all that matters to me. That I
I'm
go
trying to
to
go.
the final four. But some kind of way, Carson and Cynthia.
Have it wrapped around that this is personal, and it never was.
Mm-mm.
So I'm excited about the reunion. Like I said, I wish we could put some freaking cameras to see them actually rewatching the show. That would be fun for the
Yeah, I
first
definitely
time, the
would be.
reaction. But
Especially Carson and Cynthia.
yeah, because
Watching how they get manipulated. Oh, I would love that.
maybe
Oh
they'll learn
well.
a lesson. We'll
Oh
see.
well.
They're probably gonna come back more defensive than ever.
Mm,
So
we gonna see.
exactly. Guys, thank you so much for tuning
Thank you,
in.
thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And we will see you
Next week.
next week.